No, it's not money. It's not looks. It's what 99% of men never train. You stroll into a cafe. A younger woman glances your way and offers a polite smile. Inside you think, she must like me. But the moment you lose your calm, checking your phone twice, joking too hard, chasing a reply, that smile evaporates. Respect and genuine attraction aren't born from a fat wallet or a chiseled jawline. They spring from one underrated skill, emotional control. Tonight, we'll unearth why mastering your inner calm makes you unshakable and far more magnetic than any superficial pursuit. By the end, you'll know why self-respect equals female respect and exactly how to cultivate this trait to command any room. Earn that subtle smile and transform your relationships forever. Reason 1. Emotional control, the foundation of self-respect. Emotional control isn't about burying feelings or pretending you're invulnerable. It's the Stoic ideal of apatheia, where you let emotions inform you, not dominate you. Picture this. A junior colleague undermines your idea in a meeting. A less experienced man might snap back, his face reddening, his tone sharp. You, however, feel the sting, pause, and reply with measured calm. I appreciate your perspective. Here's why this matters. That pause, that equilibrium, broadcasts strength. When you master emotional control, silence or absence of response no longer crushes you. The woman who once texted instantly now keeps you waiting. Your heart registers a pang, yes, but your mind stands firm. I won't chase my peace. You're not ignoring her. You're honoring your self-worth. Daily Stoic drill. Each morning, anticipate one challenging emotion, frustration, envy, longing, and visualize your composed reaction. When that feeling arises, label it. Here's frustration. Then choose a deliberate action. A deep breath, a moment's pause, a redirect to your purpose. Over time, these rehearsals carve neural pathways of mastery. You become the man who faces storms without flinching, and that unshakable calm becomes your silent proclamation. I respect myself, and by extension, I demand your respect. Reason 2. Grounded energy versus needy vibes. Neediness shows as breathless pursuit, constant DM checks, constant availability, oversharing hopes. Grounded energy, by contrast, feels like a centuries-old oak, rooted, expansive, unbothered by passing breezes. Younger men often mistake heat for passion, sprinting to prove their worth. You've accumulated seasons of wins and losses. You know, true power lies in patience. Imagine two men at a rooftop bar. One flits between conversations, texting mid-sentence, eager to impress. The other leans back, savors his whiskey, listens intently, occasionally offering concise insight. A younger woman passes by, smiles at both. The first man lunges, the second offers a measured nod and returns to the discussion. Which man registers as a steady harbor she can trust? Which man feels like drama, and which like stability? Grounded energy doesn't extinguish desire, it channels it. You genuinely want connection, but not at the cost of your dignity. When you hear your phone ping and feel that old pull to respond immediately, ask, does this action honor the man I want to be? If it doesn't, you hold back, demonstrating self-command. That restraint broadcasts value. It tells her, I'm here, but I'm not desperate. and nothing kills attraction faster than desperation. Reason 3. Stability as the silent signal. Flashy thrills, exotic trips, midnight parties, status brags fade with time, but stability is an ever-present beacon. Younger women trained by online chaos crave an anchor, emotional, mental, and financial steadiness. Emotional stability means you weather conflict without erupting. Mental stability means you have routines, philosophies, and guardrails. Financial stability means you honor obligations, save diligently, and plan for the future. Remember the colleague who promises the world but flames out under pressure? Now recall the person who quietly delivers day in and day out. That reliability is magnetic. A younger woman's polite smile is often a subconscious test. Can he hold his center when life's storms hit? When you pass, you shift from background noise to focal point. Stoic Nightly Review. Before bed, journal 3 anchors you provided today. A calm response to stress, a disciplined routine you kept, a thoughtful financial choice. This habit not only cultivates gratitude for your steadiness, but trains your mind to value consistency over chaos. You become the man who doesn't flinch when life shakes the table, and that unshakable composure is the silent signal of true attraction. Reason 4. Presence over performance. In a world drowning in performative gestures, Instagram posts, flashy pleasantries, it's rare to find genuine presence. Presence means being fully engaged, eyes unswerving, mind undistracted, energy grounded. When a younger woman smiles your way, she's gauging your presence. Are you really here, or are you somewhere else? Visualize a gallery opening. The younger man zooms from piece to piece, phone in hand. You pause before a painting, lean in, study the brushstrokes, and when someone asks your view, you offer thoughtful insight. Your posture is relaxed, your voice calm, your attention unbroken. That authenticity feels like cool water on dry lips. Single tasking practice. In every conversation today, commit to one rule. No phone, no planning your next line. Just listen fully. Just respond from genuine engagement. Each successful interaction strengthens your muscle of presence. Over time, you'll notice her subtle smiles aren't merely polite. They're invitations to something deeper. And that depth is rooted in your unwavering presence, not in any rehearsed performance. Reason 5. The edge of experience and wisdom. Youth brings raw energy. Age brings perspective. You've navigated financial downturns, career pivots, and personal crossroads. Those experiences aren't burdens. They're your competitive advantage. When a younger woman smiles at you, she's curious. What stories does he carry? She senses the invisible weight of your wisdom. Resist the urge to flaunt material trophies. Instead, share a concise story. Perhaps how losing a major client taught you humility, or how overcoming a personal setback reshaped your priorities. That exchange sparks a deeper connection than any boast ever could. Stoic reflection. Identify 3 pivotal events that forged your resilience, empathy, and insight. Practice distilling their lessons into a single-sentence takeaway. When conversation allows, offer these distilled wisdoms. They land with authority, demonstrate depth, and underscore that your life experience is not an obstacle, it's your greatest asset. Women, even younger ones, recognize that depth signals safety, mentorship, and genuine value. Reason 6, unshakable over chasing. Here's the twist. Pursuing love as an end in itself feels hungry. Cultivating unshakable self-worth is love. Love for yourself. When you tether your value to another's affection, you relinquish your power. When you root your worth in discipline, daily rituals, mental rehearsals, voluntary hardships, you become unshakable. That unshakable energy is profoundly attractive. Your regimen might look like this. Morning, 5 minutes of Stoic journaling on emotional control. Midday, 1 voluntary discomfort, cold shower, fasting window, or difficult conversation. Evening, journal 1 instance where you held your ground and why it mattered. Each completed task cements your self-respect. When she smiles, you don't scramble. You acknowledge the gesture with calm confidence. You hold frame because your self-worth isn't incident-dependent. That presence of mind broadcasts abundance over scarcity, partnership over desperation, conclusion and call to action. Respect, especially from a younger woman's subtle smile, begins with self-respect. You master emotional control, cultivate grounded energy, reinforce stability, embody presence, leverage wisdom, and above all, become unshakable. Recap the 6 pillars. Emotional control is the bedrock of self-respect. Grounded energy outlasts needy pursuit. Stability signals safety and reliability. Presence eclipses performance. Experience brings irreplaceable depth. Unshakable self-worth beats endless chasing. Which pillar will you train first? Drop a comment below with your plan. If this resonated, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because mastery isn't a destination, it's a daily practice. Stay disciplined, stay grounded, and remember, she won't respect you until you first respect yourself.